Hello, good afternoon. My name is Angela Carmen. Today is October 14th, 2017, and today I'm going to be recording my vertical jump test. So it's two parts. I will start with without stretch shortening cycle and then one with a stretch shortening cycle. So I have a few of my props. I have my measuring tape, which I'll be measuring in centimeters, a few pieces of tape that I'll have on the end of my middle finger here so that I can get my height. So I'll start off first getting my natural height, just standing still and relaxed. So again, I'm going to start with the tape here. It'll be on my middle finger. And then I'm just going to stand against the wall without overextending. I'm just going to naturally raise my hand and measure how tall I am. Okay, so now that I've placed the tape up there, I'm going to measure what my natural height is. This is 150 centimeters, so it won't reach all the way, but I'll measure it from the ground. I'll use my tape to hold it in place, and then I'm going to add the difference up into reach the top here. Okay, so this is going to be 150 centimeters here. I'm going to measure to the top of the tape. And I'm at 58. So I have 150 plus 58, which brings me up 208 centimeters at resting height. And so now I'm going to begin. My first jump I'm going to do is going to be the maximum vertical jump height without a stretch shortening cycle. So I have my piece of tape. I'm going to secure on my middle finger here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start in a squat position, and I'll hold it for about 1 second and jump up as high as I can while releasing the tape on my finger. And then I will do this another 2 times. I'm going to go ahead and squat, reaching my arms backward, holding for 1 second. All right, so I have my tape up there. I'm going to go ahead and measure. And I have my chair here so that I can reach up there. I'm going to get a bigger piece of tape to hold this. And what I'm going to do is actually mark the wall here with a piece of tape so I know from now on where 150 is without having to start over every time. Okay, so I'm going to grab my piece of tape so that I can mark my 150 centimeters. Oh. Okay, so 150 centimeters, the very top is going to be right here. So I will keep that tape there. I'm going to use my chair. So 150 plus 86 is going to be 236. So I'm going to record this. So relaxed, I was at 208. And my first maximum vertical jump height without stretch shortening cycle is at 236. So I'm going to do another jump. This time it's going to be my maximum vertical jump height with a stretch shortening cycle. So I'm going to start in a standing position, and then it's going to be a fluid motion, so I will squat, but I'm not going to hold it. I'll be standing. I'm going to just come on down and jump right up. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my piece of tape to have on my dominant hand, middle finger. So I'm starting in my standing position. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and measure. It looks like this one was a little bit taller. So I do have my marking here, so I know 150 is here. Okay, so I have 150 plus 91, so it's going to bring me to 241. So I'm going to go ahead and record that. And that's my first maximum vertical jump height with stretch cycle. So now I'm going to repeat those both twice more. So I don't get confused, I'm going to remove the ones I already have. So this time I already explained the first time around. I'm just going to go ahead and do both of them 2 more times. Oh, didn't let go of my finger. Let me get one that's a little bit loose. Starting in a squat position, holding. Third time's a charm. Go ahead and quickly measure. So 150 plus 87 is going to bring me to 137. Or excuse me, 237. Stretch shortening cycle. Okay, so that was 150 plus 97. It's going to bring me to 247. Now I just have 2 more left. One more without stretch shortening cycle and one more with. Okay, so 150 plus 93 brings me to 243. And for my last one, ahead and measure this. Okay, so I have 150 plus 95. It's going to bring me to 255.
No.
245. Excuse me. All right. So looking over all my numbers, it looks like with the stretch shortening cycle, when I was starting in a standing position and it had the fluid motion of just squatting down and jumping up, I was able to get a little bit higher consistently all 3 of the times. It's pretty interesting. So again, I'm Angela Carmen. Thank you again for watching me and my maximum vertical jump heights today.